I'm playing the fucking game again, bro. I believe on the day that this video is uploaded to youtube.com, it will be July 12th, 2025. That being the case, I will, in 2 days, in 2 days from when this is released, in 8 days, or wait, sorry, my math is awful. In 10 days from when this video actually comes out, or in 10 days from today, the day I'm recording it, rather, and 2 days from when it actually comes out, I am going to have a small surgery. It's like, I almost hesitate to call it surgery. I think like from a technical like definition of the word perspective, it is like 100% surgery. But they're not gonna like cut into me or anything. Like they're not chopping me up. They're just gonna stick a camera down my throat to see like what's going on in there, I guess. I think, oh no, Sizz, bro. Sizz in the year of our Lord 2027. Because I have this thing where I can't always swallow good. My throat goat status is in question, basically. Okay, I guess I should have casted, but now it's not worth it. Hoffman's gonna get a sick kill. It usually happens with like breads or pastas, like absorbent foods, I guess, or just like bigger, chunkier foods. I don't know. It's kind of hard to get a pattern to it. Sometimes it's like, it's happened to me with like fried chicken, where it just like gets caught up in the works and it doesn't make it to the end of the journey, as it were. It takes a detour, as you would say. Do I whoosh? Yeah, I've got enough MP for a fucking whoosh. It literally costs 2. So, yeah, I don't know. It's inconsistent, and it kind of comes and goes too. Like, sometimes it'll happen every day for like 2 weeks, where the first time I eat something in a day, I'll struggle. It'll get stuck in my throat. What is happening? Oh my god! It'll get stuck in my throat, and it just won't. And if I wait it out, it will eventually find its way to the bottom of my stomach. But sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I have to take drastic measures in the form of going to the bathroom and kneeling over the toilet. If you catch my drift. Which obviously was like kind of annoying. But again, it's not a big deal. And it's like most of the time when it happened, it would happen it would just eventually go down if I waited. If I just stopped putting stuff in my mouth for a second and sat there for like a couple minutes, it would go down. And I could still breathe. It wasn't preventing breathing. I mean, it made breathing a little more difficult. I won't lie. I won't sit here and tell you that breathing was a cinch when that would occur. Oh, how do I get that last little... I want that last little gray nub on the map. There we go. Fucking criminy, dude. Okay, let's do... Oh, I'm not gonna whoosh because they seem to resist it. But I will sizz these ones. Hoffman? Hoffman's buffing himself? On the bright side, they don't actually do very much damage. They just have a lot of health. Seemingly. Oh, beautiful stuff from 4. So yeah, I mean, it was the kind of thing that I didn't even really... I wasn't even concerned about it. I thought it was like an anxiety thing. Like, oh, my anxiety is acting up and making it so that I don't swallow so good today. Or just like I don't know. I feel like it does usually act up more when my anxiety... 50 damage from Hoffman! He's so good, dude. That's Hank Hoffman J right there. But I guess not always. Sometimes it would still happen, if I'm having a perfectly normal day. That said, as I said, it comes and goes, and it hasn't happened for a while. And while I did have a pretty, like, a couple weeks of pretty big anxiety leading up to starting the new job, inc- like including the part where I was like applying for jobs and trying to get a job. Um, that was pretty stressful. It still wasn't acting up then, and certainly since cross my fingers and stuff. Since it started, it hasn't really happened again. So it comes and goes. Sometimes it happens every day for a month. Sometimes it just doesn't happen for 2 months. But it has been happening for a few years. Anyway, I only even am doing something about it because I went to see my primary care physician. I got new insurance, so I went to go see my primary care physician for the first time to get like a checkup for the first time in like several years. It's just good to check in sometimes and be like, "Hey doc, is my like life okay? Here's all the things that are happening to my body that I'm not sure if they're normal or not." And doc says, "Yeah, they're fine. You're good. Thank you, Dr. Troy." Is this the lighthouse? I think it is, but by the way, I was listening to the NES version of this song. Uh, maybe she doesn't need it. She's fine. She's fine. Yeah. I was listening to the NES version of this song, and I think it might be better. Tornico! Oh my god! 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 How am I supposed to focus on fighting these fucking guys, dude? I need Hank Hoffman Jr. out of the party now. Now, dude, get him out. Get him out. Get out. Get out. Okay, I'm sorry, Hank Hoffman Jr. I don't really mean that. But I mean, just look at yourself, brother. You don't look like a permanent party member, and you don't even have a level. You're just clearly not really on the team. I guess that's fine. How much? Oh, Jesus, these guys are kind of tough. So, yeah, I went to see my doctor. I mentioned it, and he was like, that doesn't sound exactly right. Why don't you go see a gastroenterologist? I'll write you a recommendation. And he did, and then 2 months later, after like I made the appointment that day, the first time the first opening they had was 2 months later. Oh, I know Sizz now. That's pretty good. That could be useful to break out. Please be real, Tornico. Hello there. I don't know who you are, but 'tis a fine time you've come at. I came here myself to get rid of that menacing evil flame that's burning at the top of the beacon. Only the monsters here are as tough as old boots, and I'm having trouble making my way up to the top. Sorry, Tornico voice really was doing a number on my throat. I know it's a bit of a tall order, like, but would you be willing to take over and get the job boxed off for me? Tornico, I want to say, like, yes, but you have to join my party. It was a holy light burning at the top of the beacon here till just recently, you see. And I'm sure there must be still a few embers of it left hereabouts somewhere. Okay, so I've got to go find the bits of flame. No, I got it, Tornico. Thank you. Oh my god. Okay, I would love it if you joined me. Again, it's no hate on Hank Hoffman Jr. Can I? Doesn't appear to be a way in there. Oh, yes, there does. I'd rather have Tornico, you know what I'm saying? Hank Hoffman Jr. it might even be the case that Hank Hoffman Jr. is like more competent as a party member. Like he might be able to do more damage than Tornico can. But it's fucking Tornico Taloon, you know what I mean? It doesn't really matter how good of a party member he is. I want to use him. It's like Junpei in Persona 3. I don't care if he's not actually a very useful party member past a certain point in the game. I still want to use him. I'm honestly not sure if that's the case. I feel like most Persona party members are useful, broadly speaking. Although I have had the experience of like, I streamed Persona 4 when I played it to a bunch of friends. Not every time I played it, but often when I was playing it, I would stream it. And people would remark on how it was strange the way I was playing it, And the way I was playing it was using all of the party members instead of just picking 4 of them and only ever using those 4. And that was confusing to me because that's like the whole point of having a party, right? In a game, is you use them all. I don't know. Certainly that's how I played Persona 3, but Persona 3 also kind of encourages that sort of thing more because your characters will like get tired and then will leave and you just can't use them. But I have also heard people, when that would happen to their preferred party members, they would just stop. They would just leave instead of continuing to do the thing they were trying to do. Which I don't know. That shit's beyond me. But I don't really want to rant about Persona right now, so I'm gonna stop. Really, no reason to be doing that kind of a thing. Come on, brother. It really does feel like the mini medals were something they were intentionally like gatekeeping. Yeah, there sure is. Until like I got to this chapter. What? Hello? Get him? That's alright. You tried your best. Get him? Okay. Okay. Oh, sister. What are we doing? Hoffman, that's okay. I mean, I appreciate what you're doing because I know you're going to come out with crazy damage when that actually goes off. I mean, these guys can't even touch us, so I'm not really worried. This might just be a spam attack fight anyway. Yeah, that's fine. Even Mina is doing nutty damage, bro. Wait, Mina always does that. One day I'm gonna remember who is who. Precisely. I wish the jewels in their headgear was a different color or something. I don't know. If you asked me in a vacuum, what's the difference between Mina and Maya? I would remember that Maya is the dancer and Mina is the fortune teller. But when I'm like just in the heat of battle, I can't fucking remember, dude. Okay. I didn't register that was what was going on there. That's my fault. Wait, is that a chest I didn't open? That is a chest I didn't open. Okay. That's just total negligence on my part. What is that? Oh. That's true. Resilience, huh? Maybe I do want to give... I know it just happened to end up in Mina's inventory, but maybe I want to give it to her anyway. Actually, while I'm in here, let's clean this up a bit. Yeah. Okay. And then Seed of Resilience. Maybe I give that to Maya, actually. Because I feel like Maya is taking quite a lot of damage. Like, she's not super sturdy, and she can't wear the better armor that she would need. Oh, my lord! Maybe what annoys me the most is when it spawns a big group of enemies like this. And instead of being one group of 6, it's like 2 different groups. So I can't hit exactly all of them at once. That shit pisses me off, man. Okay, they're weak though. They're weaklings. They do a pretty good amount of damage. But they don't seem to have a lot of HP, which is the key thing. And you know what? This is so worth it because by the end of this dungeon, I'm gonna have Tornico Taloon in the party, and I really cannot emphasize enough how that is the only thing I care about right now. I did a lot of gaming today, though, to be honest with you. This is like... Let me think about this for a second. Let me just run through it. Early in the morning, I played a little Uma Musume while watching the first episode of Season 2 of Poker Face on Hulu? I don't know what it's on. I don't remember what it's on. Then I played a little bit of 100 Line Last Defense Academy. No. Then I played a little bit of Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, Mid-Heal on Mina is excellent. Then I played 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Then I went to dinner. Then I came home. When I came home, I played a little bit more Final Fantasy XIV because I had certain daily tasks to keep up with. And then I... Great, I'm going to give that to Hero. Then I played, I think, a little more Uma Musume. Then I played Honkai Star Rail. Again, briefly, just kind of doing daily stuff and like a little bit like daily stuff and change. Just enough to like basically have unlocked more daily stuff to do. You know, I take it back. You attack, uses, and I'm not too scared about the casters. And now I'm playing this, which is funny. This always seems to happen to me where I find myself either in a gaming drought where I have like nothing to play, or I just don't feel like playing anything, or I have too much. I have too much I want to play. And then it's like I end up not playing anything. What happened today is very unusual, as I say, because typically when this sort of thing happens, it's not that it's not like, oh, I have so much to play and then I play a lot of games as a result. It's like, oh, I have so much to play, I can't decide what to play. And then I like sit there trying to figure out what to do for like 2 hours, and by the time that 2 hours is up, the time I had allotted for doing the gaming is over, and there's no time to play anything. So this was, I would say, in terms of a gaming, this was a very good day. I think I would have liked to have made more progress in Hawkeye. I would have liked to have made more progress in Uma Musume, and I would have liked to have made more progress on 100 Line than I did today. But honestly, from the moment I woke up today, I was looking forward to playing Dragon Quest IV. Which I think part of that is, I already opened this. I literally already opened it. I literally already opened it. Part of it is when I was doing the other therapeutic games videos. Anything else? No. Oh Jesus. Okay. Let's orient it like this. I was playing. You're like an enemy. Eep! Where's Thornico? I heard he was coming here, so I've been lying in wait for him. I was going to leap out and smash his brains in. Jesus. Dude, does this guy Kin Kokichi? I see. He got scared and ran away, did he? That's a lie! Well, I don't care about you. It's Tornicore I'm after. So long, suckers! Wait, that's bad. There's a mini demon out to get Tornico? Oh. Dude, you're cooked. We're gonna kill you. We're literally gonna fucking kill you. What? Okay, well, you're fucking lucky, buddy. Oh shit, buddy. Oh shit. I've had bad experiences with this fucking guy before. Yeah, okay, this is the spell I thought it was. And it is kind of pricey. I can only afford 10 of these. Whereas I can afford, what? 12 Sizzes? I guess that's not that much better. But I think I can just probably wail on him. 4 party members. I'm a bit better equipped than I was in the Elena chapter. You know? Yeah, he's done. Also, there's only one of him. He didn't get a chance to do any kasapping. Scary ass enemy though, I gotta tell ya. That definitely put the fear of God in me a bit. Venus Guy traps. That's pretty funny because they trap dudes like they eat humans. I should probably heal after this fight. If not during this fight. They don't do too much damage. At least not the 4. Maybe everybody else is gonna take a bit more damage. I'm gonna try Bang. Just because I want to see it. I want to see what it looks like, and I also want to see how much damage it does, rather. Get their asses. That's pretty good. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's pretty much what I would expect. The doing damage to every single enemy, it really is exactly the solution to what I was complaining about like a few minutes ago. Of the enemies spawning in 2 separate groups, even though it's all the same kind of enemy. Come on, Maya. I guess she just needs a better weapon. I think there was a fan I could have bought for her. I tell you what, I'm getting a lot of money from all these fights. Yeah, I'm kind of loaded at the moment. So that's kind of nice. Maybe I should use a little hero heal power on this. Did an enemy sap my MP at one point? I could have sworn I had 33, and I don't know what I would have... I don't think I casted anything. Whatever. I just don't want to exhaust Mina's magic completely. Because I'm guessing there's going to be a boss at the end of this dungeon. It's just giving that. I don't know. There's an evil light at the top. I mean, are you kidding me? Any of y'all got the light of God? I'm looking for the light of God. Or I guess the goddess. Dude, the metal slimes have been flowing like water. Okay, great encounter. Very good. Good shit, fucking Yuji Horii, you hack. Okay. Any other chests in here? I don't want to miss any because they might have the light in them that I need and then I have to come back. That is not lucky, dude. That is shit. That is trash. Okay, this seems like a good floor. Lots of stairs. I'm noticing 3 staircases up, and there's nothing over here, so maybe this is like a fall, like a hole or something. What do we got? Brilliant, the Holy Embers. That's exactly what I was looking for. I'm always on the hunt for the Holy Embers. Oh, I was in the middle of a thought, I think. Part of, like, okay, when I was doing the other therapeutic videos, they were all games that I already liked very well and felt pretty comfortable just playing apropos of nothing. Like, I felt like comfortable playing them without feeling the need to... The games I could have played without really... Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. That is so bad. This has got to be the worst situation we've ever been in. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to keep trying, but... Good stuff 4. So, like, I even if I wanted to play those games, I still didn't feel particularly like... It wasn't like, oh, I gotta go play that right now. I gotta know what happens next. I just have to. I just can't. I'm addicted. Sometimes it was like that. But it wasn't always like that. Okay, so let's just do a little recon here. That staircase would have taken me nowhere. It looks like the other... That is... They both would have taken me nowhere as far as I can tell. There's a chest over here. Yeah, so I got lucky there. I took the right staircase by complete accident. What is this? Ooh! I believe you can equip this, can't you? Yes, you can. Okay, hold on real quick, though. You would get 4. You would also get 4. Maybe I put it on Maya, just not to be a Maya favoritist. Well, maybe it's better for you to not be getting fuddled. But I don't really... I think fuddle is confusion. And if you're confused, you'll probably start healing the enemy. Which... Yeah, I just put it right back in your inventory, lol. Which would obviously be bad. Okay, so let's get this shit out of here. Dude, when Tornico's in the inventory and I suddenly get like a plus 5% bonus to all my sales, it's over for you. Let's eat a packed lunch. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do it again though, I think. I think I am? I am. I don't know. I'm allergic to the packed lunch, I guess. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to. Oh my god! I just remembered. Several videos ago, I was talking about I had a work anecdote I wanted to share, and I couldn't remember what it was. I just remembered. It's kind of a half work anecdote, half therapeutic. So it's like perfect content, basically. So first I'll go. First, what I'll do is I'll tell you what happened. Dude, that is a Mario warp pipe. That is a Mario warp pipe. Burn, burn, dark flame. Burn and make all the stupid human boats founder. Who are you? These are iconic enemies. I don't know about this guy in the middle here. He looks like some kind of a were-tiger variant, but the guys on the left and right are definitely iconic. Kind of, he laughs like Kanjuro from One Piece. More fuel for the flames of darkness. Dude, we're gonna kick your ass, bro. I'm gonna sap you until you got nothing left. Yeah, these flamethrowers. Okay, so I guess we target the flamethrowers first, obviously, right? Okay. So let's just get whacking. So what happened was, the way our... I don't have sap, do I? Or wait, do you have sap? No, I think I just don't have it. The way our hours work is basically there is a... You have it. There is a day shift, or an early shift and a late shift every day. And Monday through Friday, the hours of the two shifts are different from Saturday and Sunday. So like Monday through Friday, an early shift is 10:30 to 5, and a late shift is 12:30 to 7. Saturday and Sunday, the reason I'm saying this like specifically is I'm kind of testing myself to see if I remember it, because it's relevant to the story. That's a lot of damage. Okay, that's great. Ow. Eesh. Maybe a mid heal actually would have been better, but we'll see, I guess. These guys are pretty tough. Hoffman's mustering. Okay. Thank you, Hoffman. Oh, this is pretty bad. This is a pretty scary situation, I won't lie. I don't feel good about this. Oh, Jesus, dude. The Frozen with Fear is just really a very bad status effect to have. I figured if I told this story during the fight, that would be pretty good, because mostly... Oh, that's not what you want to see. That's really quite bad. Okay. Mina, you gotta heal yourself before you heal anybody else. You... I guess bang? Oh, brother. Yeah. They're pretty smart. They certainly know who to attack and when. It would be the most devastating to do so. Okay, well, there's one. I kind of get the sense that just Hank Hoffman Jr. and Maya aren't going to cut it, but I'm not giving up. Just not the kind of man I am. I got one more bang in me before I start healing. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I do not. Hit Hank. Fuck. That's the game over. Shit. And you know what else is... I was gonna say, well, at least I got all that money. Now I can go heal up. And then buy a bunch of good shit, but I just lost half of it. So I actually can't. And I'm gonna have to spend another chunk of it reviving the dead people. Ay, ay, ay. How much is it? Yeah, that's quite expensive, man. That's really quite pricey. The hilarious story about my work hours might have to wait until the next episode. I was hoping that it would be a very clean ending of I'm gonna fight the boss at the top of the tower. Yeah, whatever, bro. I don't even care. Fight the boss at the top of the tower and then go, you know, home, I guess. And while I was fighting the boss, I tell you this hilarious diatribe from work. No, you are worthless to me. Actually, wait. Divine me. How close am I? Maybe it's worth it to grind a little bit. That's going to take a second. That's gonna take a much more seconds. Ay, 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 ay. Crazy that it's like a difference of 1,000 experience between Maya and Mina. I don't know how that happened. Ugh, okay. I'm gonna sleep at the end, and then this one will be over, and then I'll start the next one. And I guess I'll tell my story on my way back to the boss. Because I do think not poking around so much, I'll have an easier time getting there. And I think with the money I do have, I should be able to make some degree of beneficiary purchase. Beneficial, not beneficiary. That's a different word altogether. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Thank you for joining me on that tower adventure. Remember, we're doing it for Tornico. It's all for Tornico.